Hello friends, I am Sukanya Gauri, Department of Computer Science, KK Wagh Arts, Commerce Science and Computer Science College, Kakasaheb Nagar, Ranwad. Today we see what is AJAX. AJAX stands for Asynchronous JavaScript and XML. It is a technique by which we request data from a remote server without reloading an entire web page. Ajax is a new technique for creating better, faster, and more interactive web application. It is not a programming language. It is a technique used by the web developers in order to make websites be- behave like desktop application. There are many web applications running on the web that are uses Ajax technology like Gmail, Facebook, Twitter, Google Map, etc. Now we see which technologies involved in Ajax. The technologies involved in Ajax are HTML, Hypertext Markup Language, CSS, Cascading Style Sheets, JavaScript, XML, Extensible Markup Language, PHP, Hypertext Preprocessor. These are the programming languages where HTML and CSS are used to make requests, and XML and JSON are the request formats, and PHP is used at the server side. So we see what is asynchronous in Ajax. Asynchronous means that we are exchanging data to or from the server, or we are posting the data to the server in the background without having to refresh the page again and again. We are exchanging data at the background. Now we see standard client server application. In this, client send request to the server, and server send response to the client. In the standard client server application, where client has to wait for the response from the server to execute other tasks on the web page. These are the these are static application. Ajax makes our applications dynamic in nature. So we see standard Ajax application. In this, clients send multiple requests to the server. Multiple requests are having concurrently in the same time, or client doesn't have to wait for a server response from a server response in order to make a new request. Responses from the server in Ajax are handled in the form of callback. A callback is a special function which is used in Ajax so that server can respond to the client when it is ready to send data to the client. Now to see how to implement Ajax in our application, there are four steps. Step number first, create an XML HTTP request object. Step second, making a request to the server. Step third, handling responses coming from the server. And step four, send the request. Now we see these steps in brief. Step number first, create an XML HTTP request object. We need to create an XML HTTP request object. All modern browsers support the XML HTTP request object. The XML HTTP request object can be used to exchange data with a server behind the scene. This means that it is possible to update parts of a web page without reloading the whole web page. It is supported by all browsers. Syntax for creating XML HTTP request object is variable is equal to new XML HTTP request. All modern browsers like Chrome, Firefox, Internet Explorer 7 have a built-in XML HTTP request object. Syntax in this syntax, first of all, we create a variable and we initialize it to XML HTTP request class. Generally, we have we declare variable in JavaScript by var keyword. Variable is equal to new XML HTTP request, where var is variable name, var is var HTTP is a variable name, and new is used for creating this variable. Now we see step number second, making a request to the server. In the XML HTTP request object is used to exchange data with a server. First of all, we see how to implement this request. XHTTP dot open get info.txt true. Open method is used to make a request. So here we are providing get method and URL and true parameter. It signifies that it is a asynchronous request. To send a request to a server, we use the open and send methods of the XML HTTP request object. In this, get is it is a method which is used to request. It can be get or post, and ajax and info.txt, it is a URL of the file that we want to load into our web page. And true signifies that we are making a synchronous request. If we get it to false, then it will not be a ajax request. Now we see step number third, handling responses coming from the server. In this step, uh, that is we handle requests that is coming from a server. So there is a property of the request. We have the made XML HTTP request. The property name is on ready state change property. The ready state property holds the status of the XML HTTP request object. The on ready state change property defines function to be executed when the ready state is changes. You can call it as event. So every time the ready state property changes, this event is triggered and this function is executed. This status property and the status text property holds the status of the XML HTTP request object. Ready state holds the status of XML HTTP request that we have requested to the server. There are some codes. 0 signifies request not initialized. 1 signifies server connection not established. 2 signifies request received. 3 signifies processing request. And 4 signifies request finished and response ready. Now we see some status. 200 is for OK, and 403 signifies forbidden. 404 signifies page not found. Now we write simple function. In this function, first we write a function for ready state change property. X HTTP dot on ready state change is equal to function. If this dot ready state equal to 4 and this dot status equal to 200, document dot get element by id demo dot inner html is equal to this dot response text. So when ready state property changes, every time this function is executed. We are executing this anonymous function when its ready state change event trigger or ready state value changes. If the value of ready state is 4 and status is 200, we are just modifying the inner HTML of ID demo with the response that is returned from the server. Now we see last step, that is send the request by using the send the request for the server by using function xhtp.send. Now we see complete example for Ajax. First, in this we create object for XML HTTP request and then uses on ready state change property function. First, we initialize the object and store it into the XHTTP variable, and whenever the ready state property is equal to 4 and status is equal to 200, then manipulating the inner HTML ID of the demo and initializing the response coming back from the server. So this is the, and last we send the XHTTP object send. This is the complete example for Ajax. Thank you.